Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly hold. Nullifies the play. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
First and goal for the offense. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Now comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And UConn's offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The completion makes it 2nd down. catch hauled in here over the middle. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Downs. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff running right. Powers through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Downs. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the 1st down, still on the move. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more left pitching catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Downs. And he reached the end zone. They prevent the touchdown. Ball will be spotted at the 3. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The sure hands. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A short completion of the tight end.
The offense does a good job of utilizing the play-action pass, sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window behind them to be able to make that throw downfield to the tight end.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass rush closing in. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. No press here. The defense backing away. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw. It's Downs. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Now it's second down here. They'll feed the back again. Fighting him off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on first and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket now, using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's Downs. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Jukes to get free. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Crucial red zone play coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass this time. Finds his man. It's Porter. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. Got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball back at the 6 or 2nd and goal off that loss. Back in motion now. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw. It's Downs. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Walsh. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver makes the catch. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made inside the 10. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. This was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official. We're kings of college football and national champions, the UConn Huskies.